And as you can see, it's pretty soft, pretty smooth. The transition is a lot better. And the lower the percentage, the more problematic or the more pronounced that effect was that's undesirable. No more. As you can see, I'm downing through all the colors here. So when we actually crank it up, it's even better. It's even smoother. Now even at 5% here, let's see what happens when I start downing it up or down. So it's still pretty smooth, but this is actually a very low intensity, so expect an occasional kind of micro little jump. At 1%, most lights, even from other brands, I don't think they can actually keep up with the smoothness unless you're talking about a very expensive panel. Also keep in mind, this is not a Fresnel light. The lights that you can actually adjust the focus, the flood and spot, and also the barn doors that they come with those lights, such as the RA lights. They're huge. So these barn doors here, they can actually cut the light a little bit, but don't expect a miracle, because first, the length of the barn doors here, they don't cut a lot of light unless you extend this thing here to twice as much. To wrap something around here, it can be like a cinefoil, which is the professional way to do this, is a black aluminum. It's called cinefoil. Or you can actually put anything here, some kind of an Elmer black foam here, whatever it is, to make these barn doors, like, to cut more light. And another thing, since these LEDs here, they don't have a lot of diffusion, as you can see here, so when you use these barn doors here, when you start to close them like that, you're gonna see a little bit of artifacts showing on the background, for example. So as soon as you add more diffusion here, you're gonna actually smooth out the transition. So when you actually close the barn doors, you're not gonna see any weird artifacts on the back. Now it's gonna pop up. BT LED right on the bottom. Connect, connecting, boom. You have to wait until this little sign go out, and then you can connect your lights like this. That's simple, super easy. Let's say they wanna quit the app completely, out. Then launch it again, skip this thing here, BT LED connect. They appear sometimes in several different places, but there you go, connected again. So on the app here with the top left, you're gonna see this little gear icon, which is your settings. Click on that, you have the ability to engage the vibration on and off, sound on and off. I usually like the sound off on this particular application because they use the same sound as when you send the iMessage text. It goes like whoop, whoop, whoop. It's kind of annoying, so I have it set to off. Now the beautiful thing about having the Bluetooth connection, because you can still check for updates because you're not stuck with the light's Wi-Fi the old way, right? You can still receive emails and whatever. Your internet is open. It's a beautiful thing. About us, if you have a problem with these lights here, whatever that is, email these two things. If you bought it from B&H, email this guy. If you bought it from Amazon, email this guy here. And exit system, you just exit, Bluetooth disconnected, the app quits. Launch it back again, is the same thing, skip this add thing here, and then wait for the BT LED. They appear in different locations sometimes. Click connect, it's a 2-second thing, connect, wait until this thing goes away, and then you can control again your intensity. I wanna make sure it's at 1% so you don't blow anything up there. Temperature from 5600 degrees Kelvin all the way to 3200. Then jump to the HSI. Here's your control there, and I'm gonna be tapping. You're gonna see how fast that is. With the Bluetooth, there's almost no delay. Everything is fast. Boom, boom, da-dum, da-dum. Love it. Then you can control your brightness here. Again, I wanna go to 1%. Your saturation levels. Right now, everything's set to channel 1. Let's say they wanna jump to channel 2, and then you can actually control one light individually with the brightness or whatever, and then to restore everything back, just to go back to the channel they were before, now all the lights are controlled again. So as you can see, there's minimal delay, almost nothing. Pretty fast compared to the Wi-Fi. It's really nice. Now the scene mode, for the first time you can actually access through the app, whether it is lightning or the cop car or the TV. And on my scenes here, you don't have anything recorded yet, because let's go back to the scene here. You see on the top this little diskette little icon here. Let's say, for example, you want to go to the party mode. The default is at 100 milliseconds, and then you want somehow the light to be changing at only 1 second, for example. And then you gotta click on this diskette little icon here on the top right. Then you save to whatever you want. You know, my disco. Bam. Hit OK. Now it's going to appear on my scenes. You can actually edit the thing, edit the name, or play the thing. For example, let's go back to lightning here, and then go back to my scenes. As soon as you hit the play, it's gonna go back to the party thing, the disco, whatever the thing is. And then you can also delete the thing completely, and then it says no scene yet. So this whole application is extremely easy to use. Now let me quit the app again, and let's launch this again. I'm doing this because on the shoot, I want to know how reliable or how connectful this thing is. Again, connect, connected. Go back to my RGB, and everything is in business here. Now, if you want to check your email or whatever, I don't know, go to YouTube, for example. After you're done doing this stuff here, you can actually go back to the GVM app, and the whole thing is going to start like you never put this thing on the background. As you can see, the whole thing responds. You can actually turn it off, turn it back on. So I give a 10 out of 10 for this app here because the thing doesn't crash as far as this update version goes. I don't know what they're going to do next, but so far it doesn't crash. It responds quickly. You can actually quit the app. It connects instantly. And so I'm pretty happy with this, and I'm sure you're going to be as happy because the thing just works.